God bless. God bless everyone. I just wanted to get on here, and I'm in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and I'm with some dear friends of mine, Sister Kenya and Brother Eddie, and some of his family. And we were just talking this morning, having a cup of coffee, and but I was able to. In their church, they were lacking equipment, and to do their live. I mean, they were using I say equipment, but they were using a camera, a phone, to do their Facebook Live and stuff like that. And when you have your phone away from the platform too far, the sound really wasn't good. And it's really, the phone's not made for that type of application. So we believe God. We use some of the finances that we had in the ministry that people give from time to time, and we were able to upgrade their systems. And I just showed them what we brought, and I was so excited to show them what we were able to get them. And I'm going to show you here right now. I'm going to turn this camera around. So we were able to get them the Nikon, which could take video and pictures, the Nikon, and 2 lenses. And there's a microphone in here, with the fuzz on it. and so we were able to get that, and an SD card, a big SD card. And then this one here, we were able to, with some extra cords. I brought extra cords here, so because in the Dominican sometimes things are hard to find, but we were able to. I was able to purchase this. It was being used in a church in Tennessee, and so I was able to get them the camcorder. Here's another microphone here, but with these right here, these will use for the wireless, and everyone knows with those, plug that into the camera or the video cam, and then you got 4 microphones, so the sound quality will be much better. And so I just wanted to say thank you for all those who give to His Signet Ring International. I'll have a link at the bottom, because we're trying to do what we can with what we have, and I was just so excited to be able to give to them, and now they'll be able to get on on live on their on their church platform, be able to do live, and be able to, the sound quality would be so much better, which would bring more people in, because they're excellent Bible teachers, and Melky, Sister Kenya's son, is a powerful preacher. And so they all teach. Sister Kenya is a wonderful Bible teacher. Her son's a preacher. His son's wife, she sings like an angel. So they have all these gifts. So we wanted to make sure that they got, the good video stuff, but also the good sound quality. So that's so important. So I just thank God for all of it. Just letting you know some of the things that we're doing here, and there's much more coming. I want to be a blessing to this nation. I know so many pastors in so many churches, and we have some things that here in the near future I'm going to be talking about, some of the things that we're putting together to help people in the churches here and stuff like that. But I'll get into that later. But my wife's back at home. She sends her greetings. And right now, even I spoke to her this morning, she's setting up, I said I had like a little studio that I made in one of my little, like my den area in the house. And we're going to be doing, more video stuff. And she's hooking all that up. She's very good at that. So she's getting that up and running. So when I get back next week, I was been down here for a couple of weeks. And so when I get back next week, then, I'll be able to, do more stuff on the video and stuff like that, get stuff out there. Because, man, God's moving. God's doing great and mighty things. I want to be able to share it with you. And God's placed that upon my heart, because, I'm really not a video person per se. But anyway, so I just want to share and just, share what God's doing. That's all. May God be glorified in all that we do. In the name of Jesus. And of course, when I get back home 2 weeks later, we are doing a crusade in Aruba in a sports area. They call it the Sports Centrum. And with a dear pastor that I know, Pastor Danilo and his wife Celeste. They used to be here working under my pastor, Pastor Gerald Wiggs. And when he went to be with the Lord in 2020, they moved back to Aruba, where he's originally from, and have a wonderful church there now. Over the past 5 or 6 years, we did a crusade there a couple of years ago, and it was powerful. It was powerful. It had a lot of supernatural miracles and a lot of confirmation. It was just a miraculous time. It actually blew me away. So I thank God for that. So anyways, that will be there in a couple of weeks after I get home. So on the 20th, I'll be flying down there. And so anyways, I wanted to just, my road partner, Brother Nelson.
God bless you, everyone.
He's been a blessing to us, and he keeps everything straight, keeps things organized, and and here's the family. Let just say hey. Say hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola.
She sings like an angel. Like an angel. How do you say that? She sings like an angel. Gloria a Dios. And they're working so hard in here. Say hola, Sister Kenya, hermana Kenya. Say.
¿Quién es?
Say hola.
Me estoy grabando ya mismo. ¿Y con quién? Ay.
Say, this is a video that I'm doing.
No, otra vez. Cancela y otra vez porque yo estoy creyendo que estoy hablando con alguien. Cancela. No, ya no de nuevo. Claro,
Okay.
porque yo me puse a hablar con otra persona que era Brenda.
I understand about 30% of that, so I'm doing better and better every trip. So, anyways, and we have the little grandbaby right there. But anyways, so God bless you. Thank you so much for supporting us and praying for us. It means the world to me and Brenda. And God is doing mighty things, and we are excited. And we got meetings all this week. And it's just going to be powerful. We'll be preaching at a church on Friday night as well. We're preaching every night this week, and many times on the weekend. I mean, when I come here, I hit the ground running. I do not stop, and so we'll be preaching at a church on Friday where we have been before, where the pastora, she literally broke her leg. And I was there the first time. This was about a year and a half ago. And I was there, and we were preaching and had a powerful service. And the pastor came to me and said, "Will you come to my house? My wife is at home with a broke leg." And I said, "Of course, that's why we're here." And so we went to their house, and she was there sitting on the chair, with a cast. I mean, from her hip down, the only thing that wasn't covered was the tip of her toes, all the way up to her hip. And she broke the big bone, femur bone, the big one, and slipped in her house. And because the roof was made of metal, and it leaked when it rains, and she slipped and broke that bone, and it was terrible. They said that she was going to have surgery. Well, I prayed for her. I grabbed her toes, and she jumped back, and she said, "Brother Chris, I just felt fire go up my leg." And not knowing, the next morning she had to get a checkup because they were going to take that cast off and prepare her for an upcoming surgery. And when they took the cast off, they did all the x-rays, and they said, "You don't even need surgery." and they sent her home without a cast. And all she did was some rehab for, just moving a leg around for a week or two, and that was it. God totally healed that woman of God. And since then, we've had some powerful meetings and healings and all kinds of stuff going on. So I thank God for it. When God moves supernaturally, it impacts a community. And that's why we're here. We're here at his Signet Ring International, Signet Ring, to make an imprint and an impact on nations. God bless you. Thanks again for all the support and prayers are much needed. And greetings. Me and my wife are praying for you guys. We love you and talk to you soon.